What if the greatest power in life was the ability to remain calm when everyone else loses control? What if stress, insults, chaos, betrayal, fear, and pressure could no longer shake your mind? Today, you'll learn the Stoic secrets that train ordinary people to become emotionally unbreakable. The modern world trains you to react to criticism, react to stress, react to anger, react to fear, react to social media, react to uncertainty. But the Stoics believe something radically different. They believe peace is not found in controlling the world, but in controlling yourself. More than 2,000 years ago, Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca trained their minds to stay calm through war, betrayal, suffering, political chaos, and personal loss. And today, their wisdom is more valuable than ever because calmness is no longer common. It's a superpower. In this video, you'll discover powerful Stoic principles that will help you stay calm under pressure, control emotional reactions, think clearly in difficult moments, handle toxic people peacefully, stop overthinking, build emotional resilience, and develop a mind that cannot easily be disturbed. Watch until the end, because the final lesson may completely change how you handle stress forever. Why most people lose control. Most people believe the world causes their suffering, but Stoicism teaches something uncomfortable. It's not events that destroy peace, it's our interpretation of events. A rude comment ruins your mood. One rejection destroys your confidence. A delay creates anger. A mistake creates panic. But why? Because the mind immediately labels events as bad. And once the mind labels something as terrible, emotion takes control. Imagine two people stuck in traffic. One screams, honks, complains, and becomes furious. The other turns on calming music and accepts the situation. Same traffic, different mind. This is the Stoic difference. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." That single idea can transform your entire life. Because if reactions create suffering, then mastering reactions creates freedom. The first Stoic skill is simple, but life-changing. Pause before reacting. Most emotional damage happens in seconds. A person insults you. Immediately you react. Someone criticizes you. Immediately you defend yourself. Bad news arrives. Immediately panic begins. But Stoics train themselves to create space between stimulus and response. That space is power. The next time something triggers you, don't answer immediately, don't text immediately, don't argue immediately, don't defend immediately. Instead, breathe deeply, observe the emotion, delay the reaction, because emotions are temporary waves. If you stop feeding them, they lose power. Marcus Aurelius ruled Rome during wars, plagues, betrayal, and political attacks. Yet his writings rarely sound panicked. Why? Because he mastered internal stillness. He understood. A calm mind sees clearly. An emotional mind sees danger everywhere. Control what you can control. This is the foundation of Stoicism, and perhaps the most important mental shift you will ever learn. There are things you control and things you do not. You control your mindset, your effort, your actions, your attitude, your discipline. You do not control other people, the past, the weather opinions, delays, outcomes, random events. Most anxiety comes from trying to control uncontrollable things, and that creates endless frustration. Example, you send a message. Now your mind becomes obsessed. Why haven't they replied? Did I say something wrong? What are they thinking? Stoicism says, you controlled sending the message. You do not control their response. Peace begins the moment obsession ends. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack every day. Now imagine half the weight was never yours to carry. That's what happens when you stop trying to control everything. You become lighter mentally, calmer emotionally, stronger internally. Train your mind through discomfort. Stoics didn't train calmness during comfort. They trained during difficulty, because pressure reveals the mind. If small discomfort destroys you, major hardship will crush you. That's why Stoics practice voluntary discomfort, not to suffer unnecessarily, but to build inner strength. Practical Stoic exercises. Take cold showers sometimes, spend time alone without distraction, exercise discipline daily, sit quietly without stimulation. Avoid instant gratification. Why? Because every small discomfort teaches the brain, I can handle difficult things calmly, and confidence grows. Stop taking everything personally. One of the biggest destroyers of peace is personalizing everything. Someone ignores you, you assume disrespect. Someone criticizes you, you assume attack. Someone acts cold, you assume hatred. But often, people are fighting battles you know nothing about. Their behavior reflects their inner world, not your worth. If a barking dog barks at you, you don't take it personally. So why allow emotionally reactive people to control your peace? A Stoic teacher was once publicly insulted. Instead of reacting angrily, he calmly replied, "If what you say is true, I should improve. If it's false, then it changes nothing." That is emotional mastery, the power of silence. Modern people fear silence, so they fill every second with noise, music, notifications, scrolling, talking, entertainment. But silence reveals the mind, and Stoics valued silence deeply, because calmness grows in stillness. Practice. Spend 10 minutes daily without distractions. No phone, no music, no stimulation. Just observe your thoughts. At first it feels uncomfortable, but eventually your mind becomes clearer, stronger, more controlled. Silence teaches emotional discipline. Mid-video retention segment. If you've made it this far, you already understand something most people never will. True strength is not aggression, it's self-control. Comment below, what situation challenges your calmness the most? And if this video is helping you think differently, subscribe to Stoic Insight Channel for more timeless wisdom that strengthens the mind. Now let's continue with one of the most powerful Stoic lessons ever taught. Accept reality without resistance. Much suffering comes from resisting reality. You wish the past were different. You wish people behaved differently. You wish life were easier. But reality does not negotiate with wishes. Stoics practiced acceptance, not weakness, not surrender, acceptance. Because fighting reality emotionally only doubles suffering. Example. Rain ruins your plans. You can rage emotionally or adapt calmly. The rain remains the same, but your inner experience changes completely. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." That realization creates peace. Visualize challenges before they happen. Stoics practice something powerful called negative visualization. They imagine difficulties before they happen. Why? Because preparation reduces panic. Before entering stressful situations, ask, what could go wrong? How would a calm person respond? What reaction would make me proud later? This trains emotional readiness. Athletes visualize pressure before competitions. Soldiers prepare mentally before battle. Stoics did the same with life itself. Because calmness is not accidental, it's trained. Detach from external validation. One reason people become emotionally unstable is because their peace depends on external approval. Likes, attention, praise, validation. But external validation is unpredictable, and building your identity around it creates emotional slavery. Stoics believed your value comes from character, not public opinion. Exercise. Ask yourself, if nobody praised me, would I still do the right thing? That question reveals true strength. The calmer you become, the less desperate you are for approval. And ironically, people respect you more. Master your inner dialogue. The mind is always talking, and often, it becomes your worst enemy. You're failing. They don't respect you. You'll never recover. Everything is ruined. Stoicism teaches you to challenge destructive thoughts. Ask, is this thought objectively true? Am I exaggerating? Will this matter in 5 years? Am I creating unnecessary suffering? Most anxiety comes not from reality, but from catastrophic thinking. A trained mind questions emotional stories instead of blindly believing them. That is emotional intelligence. That is Stoic calmness. Become the calm in the chaos. The world will always contain chaos. People will disappoint you. Unexpected problems will appear. Stressful moments will happen. But Stoicism teaches something extraordinary. You can become emotionally independent from chaos. Imagine walking into stressful situations. Calm. Imagine hearing criticism. Calm. Imagine facing uncertainty. Calm. Imagine no longer being controlled by every emotion. That is true freedom, not controlling the world, but mastering yourself. A tree with weak roots falls during storms, but a deeply rooted tree remains standing. Stoicism strengthens your roots, so when life becomes difficult, you remain steady, not emotionless, not cold, just strong, centered, peaceful, unshaken. If this video changed the way you think about calmness, write this in the comments, I control my mind, and tell us, which Stoic lesson impacted you the most today? If you want more powerful Stoic wisdom designed to strengthen your mindset, control emotions, and build inner peace, subscribe to Stoic Insight Channel and turn on notifications. Because in a world full of noise, panic, and emotional chaos, the calm mind wins. See you in the next video.